Hello and welcome. Let's continue building our scene. So in the last video we built the house base, and so far we built the house and house base, and we put them in different collections. So we have one collection for the house and one for the ground and one for the house base, just to organize, and there's going to be a lot of objects in our scene. And also we freeze them so to not accidentally select them or move them around. But I'm gonna copy something from the house for this video, and I'm gonna take this one so I'm able to select object from the house and copy them. So I'm gonna copy this one, Shift D and Y, and move to the side like this. And let's move this little bit in. So top to go in edit mode, and Alt Z to see through. Select these two, and G and X, move them in a little bit like this, and these two, G, X, and move them inside. And Alt Z top to get out of edit mode, and now S, Z, make them shorter like this. And let's duplicate this one, Shift D, Y, move to the side, G, Z, move it down like this. Let's move to the right place, G, X, move in like this, and should be fine. We're gonna move this one a little bit. Let's try to do it now, but let's make them a little bit longer. So S, Y, scale them this way to see where they are. Probably that should be fine. I'll leave it like this because nothing is perfect. So let's see, let's move a little bit, G, X, like this, and that should be fine. So let's duplicate some more this way. So I'm gonna duplicate this one again, Shift D and Y, and move to this side, and I'm gonna remove mirror modifier. We don't want, just want one, and R, Z, 90 like this, and G, Z, move it up, and let's make it a little bit shorter. So first move G, X, move to the side like this, and S and X, make it a little bit shorter like this, and let's scale in Y. So S, Y, not that big, like this, and S and Z, make it thinner like this, and G, Z, move down like this. And let's duplicate this one this way. So Shift D and Y, and move to the side. And now if you hold down Shift and R, you just duplicating this. You can't see the shortcut I'm using here. So each time while you're holding Shift down, you just press R, it's gonna duplicate. So let's add some detail to this one. So top to go in edit mode, and again I'm gonna do the same thing very quickly. Probably, as I've said, I may gonna speed up this one, but first let's reset the scale before we get that. So select all of them, Alt A, and because if you don't reset them, sometimes give you the problem, as we have seen just before and right now with this one. So G and G again, G and G again, Control Shift B, just reminding you, because we have done this for the house as well and with the house base as well. Let's do this one. Because we copy all of them they are the same, so you can't do other way. R and X and 180. So just rotate them like this. Gonna hide that one. Let's rotate this one. So R X 180 as well, and that should be fine. Let's add some detail to this one. Control Shift P. If you want to keep them as they are, you can skip what I'm doing now. And let's just move some vertex around as well from some of these. So G, like this, and that should be fine because it's gonna be far away. You don't have to do too much detail, but if you want to do more, you can carry on doing that. So let's add a little fence to this side as well. So I'm gonna select I'm gonna select this one, Shift D and Y, and move all the way to here, and del or dot on your number pad to focus on the selected object, and tap to go in edit mode, Alt Z, and select these two and delete this one. So if you press X and faces, and that's gone. Let's see this one, G, Y, moved to here, and S, Z, make them short like this, and tap to go in edit mode, Alt Z, select these two, sorry, this one, and G, X, and make them a little bit closer to each other like this, and that should be fine. GX, move here, and let's duplicate some more, Shift D and X like this. Just looking at the script on this one to be same, kind of similar like this. Again, Shift D, X, like this, and we want one more. Okay, so Shift D, X, over here, and R, Z, 90, and G and Y, G, X, move to the right place, G, Y, G, X, like this. Let's move all of them a little bit in to make them straight. So G, Y, move these a little bit like this, and let's select these, and G, Y. Okay, that should be fine if they are on the ground. Yep, that should be fine. And if you look at the detail, they are again the same, so probably you want to add some change to some of them. So copy this one again, and this time I'm just gonna delete this one. So tap to go in edit mode, Alt Z, select this one, and X and faces, and Alt Z, tap to get out of edit mode. If you want to move this the center, because if you rotate this one, you remember whenever you see this yellow dot, it's gonna rotate. This is the center of the object, so R, Z, you see it's gonna rotate you. So if you want to move that one into the middle, so right click and set origin to geometry like this, and now if you press R and Z, it's just gonna rotate around. Okay, so we have done that. Let's add some like cable, or so I'm gonna shift and right click here and shift A, and let's add a curve. So just I'm gonna add this one, and G Z move up, top to go in edit mode, and let's see, we move this one to the right place. So select all of them, G and a Y, move to the middle, and G X, let's move them around, G X, sorry, all of them, G X, and let's select these two, G and Z, and let's delete this one, so X, and delete this one. Probably we don't want this one as well, so X and delete that one, and G and X, G and Z, move it up, and this one, G Z, move it up like this, and G Z like this. And let's go to the detail and geometry, and from here you can give the depth, so the thickness, how much you want. So let's see, probably this is 0.2, let's make it 0 and 0.3. No, that's too small. 1.3. Let's see from far away. I believe that should be fine. Let's leave it like this. So Shift D X and copy to the other one. Shift D X, Shift D X like this. We're gonna fix this one, don't worry. So select this one, you can move G X like this, and let's select this one, Shift D and X. If you do Shift and R, it's gonna duplicate. For example, now Shift R, it just copy another one for you. That's another way, but let's fix this one. So top to go in edit mode, select this one, G X, move to the side like this, and that should be fine. Let's copy one for this side. So top to get out of edit mode, Shift D and R Z 90 like this, G X, G X like this, and G and Y. Top to go in edit mode, select this one, G Y, and move like this. Should be fine. Top to get out of edit mode, let's copy one for this side, Shift D X, and move all the way, and dot on your number pad to see and focus on the selected object. So let's move this one a little bit, G and X like this, and select this one, G X like this. And if you want to close this gap, so select this one, Shift D and Y, move to the place, top to go in edit mode, select this one, G Y like this, and G and X. So we're just gonna connect to this G and Y, G Z up like this. Should be fine. This one, G, and just move in like this, and that should be fine. So now we have add this shelter, and we add the fence as well. you can copy some to this side as well. And if you look at these detail, you see all of them, they are kind of similar. So tap to go in edit mode and just move some of these around, because I don't like, you can't see they are exactly same one. So just select some of these vertex and move them around as I've explained before. So whenever I'm doing this, probably I'm gonna speed up just to not waste the time. But as I've said, please let me know if you want to keep this one in the normal speed for you for the next time. So let's select this one. And that should be fine. Okay, just a little bit of detail, changing the detail so you can hide, they are not being duplicate too much. So now I believe I'm gonna stop now, and we're gonna do other object and build our scene more in another video. So I will see you in the next video.